What's up, little children? It's Mrs. Trunchbull, the principal, you all know by now. Today we are gonna make a chocolate cake. That chocolate cake was fed to my fat student Bruce.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girl. I'm Chef Franklin here. I used to attend Mrs. Trunchbull's school. Before the recipe. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell, or else we both will torture your asshole so hard and we your flesh and eat them and it hurts like.
Yep, he did attended my school. Now, let's get on to the recipe. So the ingredients for my cake recipe are 1½ cups of butter melted, 1½ cups of brewed coffee, 1 cup of chocolate, 1 cup of table sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of salt, 6 eggs plus 3 yolks, 2 cups flour, and a teaspoon of baking soda.
For an additional ingredients, they are blood, tears, and sweat from your victims who missed their house payment, bills, taxes, and debt they owed from me.
First, we melt the butter into the pot until it's brown, then you mix them all up. I am using a smaller bowl because we underestimated the size. Actually put everything and the chocolate inside except for the dry ingredients. We will melt it inside the saucepan.
Well, don't forget to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. We also have to add in an additional ingredient, blood, tears, and sweat to make it having a good flavor from our victims who cries and sweat a lot. We even have a lot of victim who misbehaves at Mrs. Trunchbull's school and missing their house payment. We heat it in the pot again to melt the expensive chocolate I brought. We place more ingredients inside and stir it up.
Well, another additional ingredient I got for the victims are ball sacks, tits, and nipples turning into paste. While Mr. Franklin is getting some more ingredients, let baking them in the oven for about 20 minutes, then cool for 5 minutes outside. First we got to add 2 cups flour and mix.
I'm back. Now put the ball, tit, and nipples from your victims and the flour, then stir.
Now them inside a round pan and bake for 20 minutes.
You actually want make 3 of them.
Place it in the oven for 20 minutes. Moving on to the frosting recipe. You will need 1½ cup of softened butter, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of milk, and 1/4 cup of chocolate melted.
For an additional ingredient, put in 1/4 cup of semen from your victim, 2 tablespoons of period blood, and grind in some nipple and balls dried for the flavor.
First you whisk in the vanilla, powdered sugar, milk, and the butter using electric mixer until it is so creamy daddy.
While we whisk, melt in the chocolate. Now, put in my secret ingredient I mentioned to you earlier and season it with nipples and vaginas I got from you missing your debts and payments.
Mix them together again.
After you cool down your cake in the fridge, we are ready for the assembly.
You now spread frosting 3 layers on the inside as you stack the cake before you spread the outside.
And there you have it. You are done with the chocolate cake. Let's taste test this bad boy. Wow. Mrs. Trunchbull, your chocolate cake recipe is the best. I rate it a 10 out of 10.
I agree, Dad. Her cake recipe tastes good and sweet.
Thank you, both of you. My cake is the most loved of all.
Here is the recipe for the Matilda MRS Trunchbull's chocolate cake.
Thanks for watching. Make it a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and put thanks for Homo erectus 2000.
Do it or else I will bite and rip your balls, ears, cans, nose, etc. and you better thank Homo erectus 2000 to pay your house payment.
So viewer, please do what they ask or they will jump on you so hard.